a 77-year-old guy go halfway around the world to the country of Malta to hike with his son and a friend to raise money to end polio in the world. I'll tell you, it's because I really want polio to be gone away, just like smallpox has gone away. Rotary International has been supporting Polio Plus, the program to end polio in the world, since the mid-1980s. I got involved in 1988 in the Rotary Club of Goleta, and they asked me to solicit contributions from the members, and that's when I got excited about the opportunity to end a disease in the whole world.
Here's the latest statistics. 2 countries left. We're almost there.
Okay, so let's go to Malta and see how it was.
Welcome to the airport of Malta, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to take a few moments until we've reached our final parking position, so please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the seatbelt fans above your head have been switched off. And please open up the overhead compartments carefully later on, due to the fact that luggage could fall out.
Malta consists of 3 islands: Malta, the big island; Gozo, the medium-sized island; and Camino, the small island with 1 resident left. The country of Malta has 450,000 people and 350,000 cars. Lots of traffic. On our drive in, I noticed a lot of the buildings had balconies, all different kinds of balconies. In fact, early on I decided to do a picture book, soon to be published, about all the balconies in Malta. It didn't take us long to get organized and start out on the trail. Our first stop was the most famous church and the most famous painting on the island. It's Caravaggio's beheading of St. John the Baptist, one of 2 he painted in the world. Not to be outdone, here's our local neighborhood church. Our trails led us down paved roads, unpaved roads, stone trails around all 3 islands. We saw lots of briar patches, and I kept thinking about good old Peter Rabbit. Not to be outdone by Brazil, Malta has its own Jesus statue on a 320-meter hill. We saw many colorful fishing boats in the many bays around Malta. On the island of Camino, with only 1 resident, the government was doing lots of restoration to preserve it. This is the monument that was created after independence from the United Kingdom in 1964. predating Stonehenge by over 1,000 years, these temples were built for a similar reason, and if you stop the video here, you can read more about it than I can explain. Here's a shot of the stones with one of the churches in the background. John led us on trails that showed us the salt pans where salt is still currently manufactured, and an abandoned stone quarry where all the sandstone blocks came from in earlier years. There were plenty of beaches to observe, and sometimes the trails were nice and not so nice, and sometimes we saw unusual things. Reflected in the bus windshield is the Mosta Dome. This church was bombed by the Luftwaffe during Mass in World War II, but the bomb didn't explode and is on display today in the church.
Thank you for watching my short video about experiences in Malta, raising money for Polio Plus to end polio now in the world. If you're interested in maybe going with me next year, then think about going to Portugal or the island of Corfu for about 10 to 12 days and a 50 to 60 mile hike over those days. Thank you, and I appreciate your support.